Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn, and it's Thursday. You know what that means. Time for a dollar store dinner deal. Yay, hooray. I'm super excited about it. Andrew is just about beside himself thrilled because it's one of his favorite meals, and we've kind of taken some liberties along the way to make it a dollar store dinner deal. So he'll have a similar experience at a fraction of the cost. Can't beat that. Can't beat that with a stick. So let's get down to it. Let's get down to it and make something delicious from the dollar store. The purpose of these videos, a lot of people only have maybe a dollar store to shop from that's near their house. They may only have a gas station, and that is where they get their food. And can we make something delicious and different at least once a week from a dollar store? Absolutely. Are some of the items from the dollar store not a good value? Yes, and they know it, but they also know that they have kind of a captive market. So making the best with what is available. I put together these dollar store dinner deal ideas. And I think it's super fun. I hope that you enjoy watching them and get enough chit chat. Shh, get to it, lady. You got it. Let's get down to it. Let's shoot the moon. Dollar store dinner deal. Yay, hooray! Okay, so I've got my Pyrex baking dish. That's like a 6x8. I also have the baking dish for my Easy Bake oven. Got a little piece of parchment paper here. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this in half. More or less. I'm not really worried about accuracy. I just don't want to spend a whole lot of time cleaning up because dollar store dinner deals should be fast. They should be easy, and it should have very little cleanup. And we're cooking in the Easy Bake oven tonight, so it'll also be affordable energy. So, and we've got to hurry because I have a monsoon storm coming in, and I don't want to be without power, that's for sure. Okay, got this bag of french fries. Got it over at the 99 cents only store, and believe it or not, it was 99 cents, so yay, hooray. I'm going to go ahead and put those in this baking dish. As much in a single layer as I possibly can. There we go. Set this over to the side. Some french fries. I've also got some olive oil in this little spray bottle. If you just have some in a bottle, you could just give it a little drizzle. If you don't have any olive oil, if you have some spray, you could spray it. If you have some butter, you could do a little drizzle. If you don't have any, well, you know what? Just skip it. It'll be okay. I'm just going to give these fries just a very light little spray. Then I've got some of my favorite, the tuna chiches, the Cajun seasoning, Creole seasoning. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and season up my fries before we put them in the toaster oven, and that will make them extra delicious. If you have a favorite like fry, seasoning mix, go for it. You don't have anything but salt, put some salt on it. They'll be great. Salt and pepper, wonders. Anyhow, there you go. That's what they look like, all seasoned up. And then I have this baking dish, and I have these. These are from Tyson. They're like a Tyson chicken nugget. I got the spicy because we like it hot. Yeah, some like it hot. I bought 3 packs of these, and I did my best, at the dollar store to try to figure out how many are in here. It says that one package is a serving size of 250 calories. I think this meal would serve 2 adults and a child, or 3 adults or 2 adults and 2 very small children. And we're going to come in right about the $7 mark. So let's go ahead and we'll toss these out and see how many nuggets actually come in one of these packs. Okay, so 6 is a serving size, and you know what? They look kind of good. They don't look bad at all. So yeah, 6 is a serving size. So definitely 2 adults, maybe 2 small children. I mean, unless your kids really, really, really like nuggets. Yeah, if I was making this, not from the dollar store, you know, I would go ahead and buy like a nice, you know, chicken breast or something like that, bread it, you know, maybe go ahead and still put it in the Easy Bake Oven. That probably would be more cost effective than these little packets. But my dollar store did not have any kind of fillets. So we've got 18 nuggets. That's the best I was able to come up with. And there we go. Now again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give these just a little light spray. These are a little spray of the olive oil just to make it extra crispy, just to give it a little oomph. Okay, these are all ready. You don't have parchment, don't worry about it. You might have to, you know, scrub a little bit, but get the kids to do the dishes. Yeah, absolutely. Get your husband to do the dishes. They can do it. All right. I've got my Easy Bake Oven preheating at 450 degrees. I'm going to pop these in. Boy, I should have looked at these. For 11 to 13 minutes. There we go. So I'm going to say probably 13. Got it all preheated. Follow the directions on your pack. I'm sure the fries cook at a similar temperature and for a similar length. It's going to be fine. Let's put them on in. Got my fries on the top, that way that they are closest to the burner, to the broiler on the top. Got my nuggets on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for about 7 minutes. And then what I'm going to do, just do the rotate, top to bottom, bottom to top, so that everything has a chance to get crispy and delicious. And then, yeah, at that 7 minutes, I'm also going to add something. I'm going to add something to this. Did you think we were just making, you know, chicken nuggets and french fries, and you're like, crazy lady? Like, I know how to make some chicken nuggets and french fries because we do that all the time. What we're making tonight is going to be actually chicken, french fries, and waffles. Chicken and waffles. Waffles and chicken. Got these over at the dollar store, and they were $1.25. That's my big expenditure today. This box of waffles. There's 6 in here. I'm figuring 2 per plate, or 2 for the adults and 1 for each of the kids. You know, if they were smaller kids, a waffle, a few chicken nuggets, easy peasy. There's some controversy about chicken and waffles. So, from what I have read, chicken and waffles is a dish that was developed in Harlem during, you know, the great jazz age. Musicians would get off their set late at night, and then, you know, they would go to this after hours all night diner. Chicken and waffles was a dish that was meant to be had between dinner and breakfast service at this diner, and then the popularity of that just, you know, took over that whole East Coast. We're lucky to have it here in Phoenix. We have a restaurant actually called Chicken and Waffles, and they serve it. It's delicious, and they actually serve like a Korean style fried chicken with their waffles, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, chicken and waffles. My side dish is going to be this can of tomatoes, corn, and okra, and they sell this over at the dollar store. I've seen this at the 99 cents only store and also at Dollar Tree. Today I got it over at the 99 cents only store, and it actually was 99 cents. I was pleasantly surprised. This is really good. These vegetables are fantastic. This okra is not slimy, and we are simply going to go ahead and pop the lid on this and go ahead and nuke it up. And it needs just nothing. It needs absolutely nothing. But this has 3.5 servings in it. It's 40 calories, and overall, not bad nutrition. Absolutely. You know, you got to get your veg in. Even if you're doing a Dollar Tree dinner deal, you gotta get your veg in. All right, let's go ahead and heat up our vegetables while we have everything going in here. Yay, hooray. And this is super easy, just as easy as opening a can and dumping it all in. I think this can of vegetables goes really well with our chicken and waffles because it's kind of a taste of the South. The things that you would expect, you know, from your grandmother's Southern kitchen. You know, a little medley of corn and okra and tomatoes. And yeah, here we go. And that's pretty much how it looks. And like I said, I don't think it needs much of anything. Maybe a little bit of pepper, maybe a little fresh pepper. Let's just go ahead and give that a couple of turns of fresh ground pepper. Don't like it, don't add it. I don't think it needs salt. I think it's plenty salty just the way that it is. You want more pepper, go for it. If you want to put some of the Tony Chachet's, the Cajun seasoning, you go right on ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Go for it. Shoot the moon, shoot the moon. Do I have any card players out there? Do I have any card players out there that have shot the moon? In my family, we play Rook, and we're all very competitive. It's very competitive. We're not as competitive as, you know, the other side. The other side of the family. They get wild. They get wild. But we play Rook, and you know, you shoot the moon when you can basically take all the tricks. So there you go. There's where that reference came from. But I think it applies. I think it applies to lots of things. So I am just going to go ahead and pop this right in my microwave oven. I got a little close. Got that over at the Dollar Tree. You know I did. You know I did. Couldn't help myself. Keep my microwave clean. Because not only am I cheap, but I'm kind of lazy too, and I don't like to scrub that much. So I don't know. I'm going to do it for like 4 minutes, and that's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. I just need to heat it through. It's already prepared. It's already ready to go. You could just open the can and eat it if you had to, if you did not have a heat source. I'm sure it would be delicious, but it's going to be even better heated up. You know, if you wanted to add something to it, garlic, onion, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of parsley, because everything's a little bit better with parsley. You go for it. You doctor up your canned vegetables any way you want. Gordon Ramsay would totally approve. Why chicken and waffles works. I know it sounds like an odd combination. You may never have heard of it before, but it really does work when you think about your favorite foods, America's favorite. When you think about America's favorite foods, they most always include salt, sugar, and a fat, like bacon or McDonald's or what have you. What makes us coming back time after time to these, you know, known, recognizable flavors? It's the trifecta: salt, sugar, and fat. I ask Andrew all the time, why is this so good? He'll say to me, you know, it's the trifecta time. Okay, we've gotten to the halfway point, and now I'm going to add my waffles. And you know what? They're pretty decent size. I was pleasantly surprised. I have never bought waffles from the dollar store before. I'm going to cook four of the six. I'm going to cook 4 of the 6. I'll save my other 2 because we don't have a third dinner partner tonight. So I don't need to cook all 6 of them. If you have larger family, go ahead. And then I've just kind of squished my nuggets over to the side. I did turn them over, and I am going to go ahead and just place those back on the rack there. And then I'm taking out my fries. They look super yummy and delicious. I gotta hustle my bustle because our monsoon storm really has come in very quickly, and we have full-on deluge, wind, and rain, and yeah, so we could lose power anytime. I don't want to eat pork and beans from the can tonight because I've got my heart set on my chicken and waffle experience. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop those back in, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and give them about 10 more minutes. I know that the package said ready in 11 to 13 minutes or something like that, but I want to give them a chance to get really crispy and delicious. So probably about another 10 minutes. So I'm going to say a total of 17. Bring it back and I'll show you how we assemble it. Yay, hooray. Oh, one of the things that I did not buy from Dollar Tree was the syrup. They did have syrup, but I have had this little bit of syrup in my pantry forever. I'm so tired of looking at this bottle, so I did not buy it. I actually have another one already in backup that I got from the Dollar Tree. This one I think I got over at the Smart and Final. So we're gonna kill this tonight, thank goodness. If your Dollar Tree did not have syrup, maybe root around in your drawer with the sauces, see if you have one left over from some French toast sticks from McDonald's or something like that. In a pinch, this is what my dad would do. He would take corn syrup, like Hooray syrup, which this is not real maple syrup. It is mostly high fructose corn syrup. He would take Hooray syrup. He would add a touch of water to it. He would also add a touch of vanilla, and then shake it up. And it had a very similar appearance to this, you know, your Mrs. Butterworth, whatever they call it now. Anyhow, it would have a very similar appearance. It fooled all of us as kids, and we did not mind the Hooray syrup at all. And it's actually kind of quite delicious. If you had some in the pantry left over from your holiday baking or something like that, pull it out, make your own, you know, fake maple syrup. That will work in a pinch. Also, if you didn't have that, a little bit of brown sugar will give you that sweetness, that deliciousness, and when it mixes with your butter or margarine, will have a syrupy kind of texture and will be totally delicious. I know a lot of people that just like brown sugar on their waffle. So, yep. If you already have some and you don't need any more, then it's one less thing to buy. Yay, hooray. You can do it. Be delicious. I believe in you. It smells good. I can hardly wait. I'm so hungry. So let's go ahead and assemble. Put my waffles down first. And we're each going to have 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and spread a little bit of butter, margarine, you know, whatever you like, whatever you have at the house. Go ahead and spread a little butter on there. Okay, and then I'm going to top each one with about 3 nuggets. Andrew can have the leftover nuggets for lunch tomorrow. That's fine. I think 6 will be plenty. Okay. And then I am going to go ahead and give them just a little bit of the Tony Chachere's, and then a little bit of the fake maple syrup. You have real maple syrup at home, you go for it. Gordon Ramsay would love that. And then I am just going to go ahead and pour our fake maple syrup all over. All sticky, yummy, gooey, and delicious. Got a little bit, got our tomatoes, corn, and okra. Looks super yummy. That's going to be our side of veg. And then some fries. Let's make a little room. Scooch on over. And then we'll go ahead and just serve up some of those. Well, not that one. Serve up some of those delicious French fries. They look like they might need a little extra seasoning. Andrew loves this. He usually takes it to the table with him while we watch Jeopardy. We've only got a few minutes until time for Jeopardy. Okay, this is going to be Andrew's plate. Chicken and waffles, French fries, okra, tomatoes, and corn. Looks good enough to eat. I'm super excited about it. All right, my lovelies. Well, it's been super fun. Thank you so much for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous. You know, one of the greatest things about YouTube is that you can find your people. There's someone that looks like you, or sounds like you, or has a similar lifestyle, or subscribes to a set of ideals that meshes with yours, or someone you just think is crazy or informative or what have you. You can find anybody. You can find anybody on YouTube, and you all choose to spend your time with me, and how grateful I am for that. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for your comments. I think they're so fun. Anyhow, be good, be careful, look both ways, and have a great night. See you tomorrow.